Okay, I have some bookshelves, and I'm going to convert the bookshelves into a fishing rod holder, and we'll see how we're going to make that. Okay, this is the sketch I have. There'll be 2 boats for the standing. AD for the standing. While on the top one, we will have 1 boat with half hull on both sides, and then the second level will have half hull on one side. The bottom boat will have a slight angle, so when the fish rod is put, it will be standing in a way that balance between 3 points. For example, in this position, we have 1 fish rod going this way. So this will be boat C, D, E, and this will be F, and another side will be G. So the rods can be put on both sides. The way I'm going to make the C, E, D, C, D, E is to cut 1 bookshelf to a rectangular. Well, it will be it's could be rectangular, or with the curve on one side, on both sides, some curve on both sides. And then I will make drill hole approximately 2 to 2.5 inch in diameter. And about 2 inches in distance. I'm going to cut through this. With the electric saw or hand saw, whichever is convenient. In that way, this will be converted into 1 like this, and the middle one will be like this, and there will be 2 will be the boat with half hull. So this will be the C, this will be the D and the E. And for the bottom, F and G, what I'm going to do is just simply use the bookshelf make some curve, maybe some curve on the side, because the bookshelf I have right now is kind of like this shape. It's not a really rectangular, it's more like curving like this. So I'm going to like cut somewhere here and here, and possibly here. So in order to make a rectangular one, or a one with curve on both sides, F and G, I just simply cut 1 in the middle, and then form the bottom 2 boards. This one be another 2 bookshelf, and cut hole in the top to use as a handle, And also I'm thinking of drilling some holes on the side so we can hide some items such as fishing line, rods, some lure or other small items on the side. The same for other sides. Yeah. That's pretty much. Yeah. Okay. Yes. That's what I'm going to do. Wish me luck. After measurement, so I got this board and I tried to draw some holes. So now I decide to have the hole size. It's a little over 2 inch in diameter, and the distance between this is about 1 inch. And for this board, I can draw up to 26 holes. Let's continue. So now we finished the C, D, and the E. Okay. These are F and G. For the standing, I will be using these two boards. We do the measurements and decide where we are going to put each layer. This is the temporary measurement I have now. The bottom level FG will be about 5 inches from the floor, and the distance between the lowest point of FG and DE would be about 10 inches. The top level C will be about 30 inches from the floor, and at about 40 inches will be the handle. Okay, so now I adjust the height of the bottom shaft And now I assemble it. I still need to adjust the angle of the bottom shelf. So it looks like this angle is too steep. So I'm going to adjust it and flatten it a bit. Another thing I find it's a bit difficult to assemble just by screwing on each shelf. When I put the shelf, I mark the bottom of the shelf. So I'm going to put a block on the bottom. So while assembling, I will have the shelf sitting on the block. Now I have turned the bookshelves into a rod stander like this. After adjust the angle of the bottom boards, I'm able to put the rods on the top of the boards instead of the tip of the boards. I also add an additional stand in the middle to add stability to the holder. The distance between here is about 1 inch. In the future, it's better to go with 2 inches or even 3 inches for rods with large rears. However, for the space concern, 1 inch works well for me. I have different types of rods. Because of the different types of rears I have, I'm able to put this rod side by side. I also put a rod on the other side to see how it's going to interfere with the rod on this side. Although they are somehow crossing somewhere here, they are not interfering with each other much, mainly because of the large holes idea. So this is a good size of the holes to keep for the future. However, for the future, it's probably better to go with the wider boards for the top level. So here is about 4 inches. It's close to 4 inches. So here is about 1.5 inches. So in the future, it's better to go with a 6-inch or even 8-inch wide board for the top level. That might also help increase the stability of the holder. However, if I'm putting against the wall, the holder works very well, and I'm very sure this can hold minimum 20 rods without any problem. So this is the product before any customized painting. I will make a template based on the adjustments I made just for future reference.